Hello everybody and welcome back to my survival world where today we're going to be continuing on the one and only Burj Khalifa project, as some of you may be used to now. Last time we left off with finishing layer 9, and we're going to be working to try and build a couple more layers. I probably can get to layer 11, 12, maybe 13 in this episode. Who knows, we might even finish the outside shell, so we're going to see where we get to. Okay, so here's what we're looking like with our 13 stacks of each. Actually, I'm gonna need a little more light blue stained glass, which I'm cooking up in a furnace, but it's using less resources as we go up, which means less time to farm the resources. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, but we are practically out of resources, so you know what that means. I don't think I've ever seen a baby zombie ride a cow. I didn't even know mobs could ride on a cow. What? Alright, so it is another day, another dollar, and we got another set of resources that I spent farming before the stream. So we got a bunch of six more shulker boxes worth of glass ready to go, and then we also got 3 shulker boxes of deep slate. I might be able to finish the Burj Khalifa today, at least the outside shell. That is something very exciting. Hopefully we can try our best to make that happen. And just like that, here we are with our circle. So the edge that we are going to cut, like we've been doing with the balconies, is going to be this further back one. So I think let me try laying it out and see what it's going to look like. With a few more resources, this is going to be our 10th layer of the Burj Khalifa, all done and dusted. This took pretty much exactly 1 shulker box to build, so we can see this part, and this is the part where it actually starts to get very, very close to the end, as the little pieces left of my templates are smaller inner circles, while I cut down this big circle kind of going around here. So we are definitely on the home stretch for this guy, and I think we might actually be able to do it. I'm not gonna lie, I think we might be able to do it. It's pretty cute, man. Moving on to layer number 11, we're going to be copying this circle right here, as we are getting to the very center of the Burj Khalifa, towards the top here. And once we get this kind of center here, we're going to be kind of cutting down these 3, I guess, leaves, essentially. We're going to be cutting these down to the center, kind of like how we did these other balconies as well. Kind of a similar thing, but just a little bit different. So here's what we're looking like with 1 shulker box down on the 11th layer. We almost got it finished. And basically what it kind of do is I need to kind of blend the walls into this inner circle, which you can see me start to do right about here. And this will kind of allow us to have a circle tower that we are cutting into, whilst also creating a mini balcony that is this other type of thing that we were cutting off. So 1 shulker box got me pretty much all the way, but alright, now we are done with the 11th layer. It was pretty simple. As you can see, we have a little smaller balcony actually cutting in once we get towards the top. So now we're going to go ahead and start the 12th layer, where we're going to cut in a little bit on this side, kind of merging into this center circular tower. And here we are with layer number 12, all done and dusted. As we can see, we took another notch out of this side. Layer 12 was just about a shulker box worth of materials by itself, but this is kind of a general look at how we're looking. So, you know, it is starting to get to the final stages. So it is a brand new weekend here, and I've already spent plenty of time gathering hopefully our last set of resources, and I believe that this will be the finally be the stream where we will complete the exterior of the Burj Khalifa. I'm very excited about that. So right now we are building the 13th layer, as we can see here, just a perfect circle here, and then this entire circle has taken less than a shulker box, which is very, very delightful. for sure, because that means that, you know, there's really not any resource heavy parts left to the build besides the inside redstone wiring, redstone lamps and stuff like that. So we finished off the 13th layer here, pretty nice and simple, and then here is going to be our 14th layer. Remember that we only have a 14th and 15th left, and we just have this, you know, teeny tiny footprint here that we can see. And let me go ahead and show you guys what the build is looking like from far away. As you can see, it takes me forever to even fly anywhere from there because it's so tall. But this is what the build is starting to look like, and I think it is looking quite excellent, if I do say so myself. It is a brand new day, and as you guys can see, we are finishing the 14th layer, the second to last layer of the Burj Khalifa exterior. And there we are. So we went with a little bit of a smaller column. Let me see if I can sleep real quick so that we can actually see something. Okay, here we go. So we can see what we got going on here. Obviously the building gets very skinny at the top. If we look at the height limit, or the height of this top little peg, we need to do, we're at y equals 294. So I'm gonna do like a very tiny antenna in the middle. That might go to the height limit, might just go like 20 blocks, we'll have to see. Placing in the final 2 blocks, the exterior of the Burj Khalifa is finally done. So the 15th layer was actually just a little bit of a needle that I put at the top to kind of, I guess, finish off the build, and I decided going with the same pattern of the three block types with the blue, light blue stained glass, blue, and deep slate on the inside. I just made the column as small as I could, and here is our finished building. Even though that scaffolding is in the way, we can see that this is what we are starting to look like now. And I'm very, very happy with how the build has ended up looking on the outside. You know, I think it is turned out very nice looking, and I honestly can't wait till I can actually get it to be able to light up and do stuff like that. So yeah, I'm thinking that very relieved that I don't have to get any more resources. But this exterior of the build being done does mean that we are entering the beginning of the end, which means now it is going to be time for me to get all the redstone required for the inside, as well as the glowstone for the redstone lamps, as the way that I'm going to make it light up is through redstone lamps and a redstone connecting it all, and, you know, being able to do specific designs. Obviously this is all the materials I have so far, which is not even close to enough. If making a rough estimate, I think I'm going to need at least a shulker box of redstone blocks, and at least a shulker box of glowstone, maybe 2, for all the repeaters, redstone lamps. It's gonna be a mess, but it is the beginning of the end, and I'm very happy to see this thing fully built and ready to be worked on the inside. So with that being said, for those of you who made it to the end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching, and leave any comments, critiques, or anything you have to say in the comments below. And I guess next episode you'll be seeing us working on starting the insides of this project. Okay, thanks for watching, and bye bye.